All
Hi,
right,
everyone.
we
Hello,
are
hello.
we are live.
Happy Sunday,
Hi.
everyone. Hope everyone has had an amazing Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's really great to get to see everyone on here.
It's great to see you guys too.
Yes,
How's your post Thanksgiving gobble gobble? How y'all doing? Y'all
post
have a
gobble
good
gobble.
yes.
Gobble gobble.
I'm seeing Jess and Alex and John, Sean, Linda Marie. So good to see y'all. Thanks for
Hi.
joining us.
Yes.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. What's up,
Hello, Flaming
Russell?
Nails on Twitch.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
And to Nick Court. Oh, you're cold in the
Ooh.
UK.
Ooh, I bet. Chili Willies.
How cold is it in there? In their UK? In the UK? It's probably pretty chilly.
Probably, I would guess. I'm looking it
Yeah.
up. I'm like, how
Yeah.
cold weather UK today?
hmm
I see a
Let's
hello
see.
from San Francisco. Oh,
What's up, San Fran?
Ooh.
Sean. Yes,
It's 47 degrees over there. That's Chili Willies.
that is very chilly.
Very, very
Yeah,
chilly.
yeah. I'm visiting my folks in West Texas, and it's cold in comparison to California.
Yeah.
But I can't complain. It's still not as cold as that. So,
Yeah.
hmm
so I'm enjoying my hot tea. Yes, yes. So how are things over there, Sasha?
Oh, it's also kind of chilly. It's like it's not cold, cold, but I have adapted to California. And if it like dips below 60, I'm like, oh, I need my jacket, you know? I feel like I used to have this cold ability, like it was like a superpower that I could just be in the cold. And now I get so chilly so fast. So definitely, but it's beautiful. And it's always good to like ground and reconnect and
hmm
oh, Flaming Halls, you're in Arkansas. That is not far from where I am. I'm in the northeast part of Texas. So it's very cool. Hello, hello.
Is it cold in Texas right now, Sash?
Yeah, it's chilly. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like 50-ish. It's not
hmm
cold, cold, but it's cold enough to turn on the heater.
Yeah.
So definitely. And I definitely turn into like a a silly goose when I'm wearing like my snow coat in the house. It's very silly,
hmm
but it's nice. So
Well, some people keep their homes a little colder than others, and yours happens to be extraordinarily cold.
my dad, it's the dad and the thermostat thing. Like, have you guys seen that Family Guy like clip where like the kid touches the thermostat and one dad pops in and he's like, "Did you touch the thermostat?" And then like another dad pops in from like a from across the street. He's like, "Hey, did someone touch a thermostat?" And then a dad comes in the window. He's like, "It's my kid over here
Mm.
touching the thermostat." It's like it's the dad thing. And so yeah, it is cold. It's chilly. My father is a polar bear. And so, yeah, cold chili
Yeah.
willies for sure.
Nice. Did y'all have a good Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so much food. Like, I feel like I'm still full,
I'm still
you
digesting
know?
my Thanksgiving meal
Yeah.
for sure.
How
Yeah. How about you? How about you,
about
Tosh?
y'all?
Tosh.
Well, it's been wonderful getting to spend some time with my family here and getting to reconnect with my piano. Um,
Mhm.
yes, that's always wonderful. So, yes, it's been good. Lots of bundling here as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, West Texas gets real cold,
Yeah, it's been
you
pretty cold.
know?
Yeah,
Super
I'm
cold.
definitely grateful for my warm clothes and tea.
Right.
I've been enjoying these West Texas sunsets though. They are beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
There's just
There's
nothing
nothing.
like it.
Yeah. Nothing like that Texas sky, man.
Yeah, it's true.
So good.
Yeah.
And there's just something about like seeing all the Texas license plates and like,
Yes.
the familiar trees and bushes and like it's like, oh right. like came from here. And I mean, I didn't really come from here, but I did, like I
Right.
came from here and it feels good. And it's just, I don't know, there's something really grounding about it. And and I made chocolate chip cookies. So I'm,
Nice.
even though I'm still full of turkey, I'm definitely eating chocolate chip cookies.
Wait, you made chocolate
Seeing
chip
on
cookies?
here,
That is
Oh
awesome.
yeah. That was my contribution.
Hmm.
Sean is saying, I don't want to see another pie.
Oh, right. Like,
It is a season of pie. This is true.
mhm.
Many, many pies. What
So,
are y'all's favorite pies out there?
I don't want to
so
see another
Tosh,
bite.
Jason Campbell was asking if I passed along some show information to you.
Mm,
So I'm passing
yes, thank
along
you so
some show
much.
information. Yeah, I think you got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna get back to it the beginning of this week. I gave myself a few day break. But yes, gonna be getting back into the booking mode. I still have a handful of shows left that I need to book for our spring tour coming up in April and May. Including my hometown. Lubbock is actually difficult to book a show, ironically. I have like a few shows left, so I will definitely look into that and I appreciate the information.
Yeah, we appreciate it so
I
much.
love how Rito says Texas is a bipolar state. If you don't like the weather, just wait a minute, it'll change. That's so true. It's my dad's running joke is if you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes.
Yeah. It's pretty consistent,
Mhm.
it's consistently inconsistent. Is that the right concept? It's consistently inconsistent because it'll be chilly, cold, and rainy. Dude, I'll tell you. So there was this one time, and so my mom's little dogs wanted to go outside, right? So I opened the back door, pouring rain, right? So I was like, oh shoot. So I try to take the little dogs out to where it's not quite so rainy. I'm like, oh, little dogs, go potty, right? Well, no way they're going in the rain. Hate wet feet, not happening. They're just going to stand on the back porch and hold it. So I go to the front of the house where my room is, and it's beautiful and clean and clear outside. Like I'm looking out the front window and I'm just like, what the heck? So I turn around, I go to the backyard, rain, front yard,
Oh,
beautiful.
wow.
So literally the cloud was like moving over my house. So
Dude.
and I ran the little dogs out in the front yard real quick, of course, so that they could go potty. But then it was just fascinating because I was like, only in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Like only in Texas is the backyard raining and the front yard sunny.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, I mean, not much to
I'm
report from Southern California because it's still beautiful and nice.
Yeah. So for pies, I'm seeing kind of a variety: pecan pie, cherry pie, pumpkin and apple,
Mm.
lemon meringue, French silk, peach. I know
Oh,
that
French
someone,
silk.
yes,
What's a French
that's
silk pie? I'm gonna have to Google that.
it's like a chocolate. It's like a chocolate pudding, kind of.
Yeah, it's like a chocolate. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Chocolate puddingy pie. A puddingy pie.
Indeed pie, yes,
It's
indeed.
very good.
Silky, smooth chocolate pie with a rich, creamy filling. The pie is often served with whipped cream and chocolate shavings or curls.
Ooh, see,
I think I'm gonna have to try this out.
heckin' yeah. Oh, my stars. Oreo cheesecake. Russell, that sounds amazing.
Mm.
Where do I get things
Right?
like that?
Yeah, they made an Oreo cheesecake. Can you send us the recipe? That sounds really
It
good.
sounds like our next band pie.
Heckin' yeah.
We need to have like a band pie day.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
That sounds proper.
maybe for New Year's.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Holly was saying that she hears us on traveling. Yeah, we finished our last show for the year last Saturday. Isn't that crazy? That was a week ago.
This feels so long ago.
Time is so fluid. I know. I was
Yeah.
like, in the last chapter of existence. And I mean, we love touring, but it's gonna be nice to kind of stay grounded and be in the studio and
Mhm.
get in the creative zone for a little bit. As much as we love touring, but we'll be out there soon enough. We have a show in Arizona in January. Scott and I play in a band called System Sin, so we're also playing in Orange County in January.
Mhm.
And then our next tour is in our April, May. So in the meantime, we're going to be working on our new album.
Yes, lots of music. We've got a lot of stuff
music.
on deck.
Yes.
But yeah, I guess our first show of 2024 was announced, and it's in Phoenix. So we're very
Yeah.
excited to return to pub rock with Don't Panic and what's the other band we're playing with, Tosh?
Oh, Sons of Providence. We've played with them before.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good question. It says, do you have your entire calendar for next year already done? And how far ahead do you usually plan? Thank you, Parrish.
Wow.
Tosh?
So it's funny, pre-pandemic in 2020, I would start like, even if I tried to start 5 months ahead of time, people told me that, oh, that's way ahead. But now, post-pandemic, when a lot of bands are trying to catch up with their tours, I start booking at least 6 months, 6 to 9 months in advance. So I started working on the April-May tour like several months ago. And we're about 5 months away from it now. So, and I'm almost done with booking it. And then we're definitely going to be doing an October tour, with some special announcements in mind, because we are playing some festivals. We're playing the Dark Force Fest in New Jersey in April. So we're super excited about that. And I like to build tours around those tours just because, or those festivals and certain one-off shows, just because it'd be a lot to get us all the way to New Jersey from California. So I'm building a tour on that. But yeah, to answer long answer, but I generally start like 6 to 9 months in advance, and it takes a lot of time to put it all together because there's some promoters that don't really put together the lineup. So I do a lot of research in terms of like, where are the venues to play? What are other bands to play with? So it takes a lot of research and time to put it all together. So that's why y'all's suggestions are so helpful, so appreciated. Because sometimes in certain cities where I'm not as familiar, it's so great to get those suggestions. So and yeah. Oh, and also for suggestions, keep in mind that we like to play like small to mid-sized venues. So it's really great for us to know, like, okay, what are these places? Eventually we will get to the larger places. That would be lovely, but we're not quite there yet. So we're still at the DIY indie level, building this from the ground up. So
and
yeah.
speaking of that, like, everyone can help by just telling their friends and coming out to the show if we have a show in your area. The best way to help us is just to like come to the show, bring a friend or two, and it'll make our entire year if you do that. So thank you.
Oh, I love this question from Sean. What is our favorite warm-up song to get ready for a show? So I actually do vocal warm-up, like a long series of vocal warm-ups, and I sing opera to warm up my voice. So I'll do like vocal exercises, and then I'll sing like different opera songs. And my favorite stuff to sing is Mozart. So that's kind of like my pre-show ritual. And then we have like a really fun playlist. Scott, you share out your awesome. Yes. Yeah.
And sometimes, depending on where we play, there's no DJ and there's like no music playing, and then we have to like have music playing. It's necessary. So I'll just throw on my playlist as well. Yeah, I'll share it out.
Yeah, it's awesome. Uh-oh. Video error. What does that mean? Nothing. It means nothing. Can you guys still hear me and see me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you good?
Great news. I think so.
Yeah.
The internet is fun.
Internet.
Yeah.
So we were, this is awesome. Alice at Cold Waves would be amazing. The thing about a lot of these festivals, it's sort of like invitation only. So it's up to really the promoters and the people who put it together. We were so lucky to be invited to the Dark Force Fest. We played a show this past year in New York, and the promoter who's putting together the festival saw us, and they saw System Sin, and then they invited us to Dark Force Fest, which was amazing. So a lot of times, with festivals, it's sort of a word of mouth. So yes, fingers crossed that we will cross the paths of the people that put together Cold Waves and get asked. That would be amazing. Ooh, I love Parrish's that we need to do a nationwide pizza delivery map. That is brilliant. There's $1 million idea right there.
Heckin' yeah.
Yes.
we have definitely been on like the pizza tours lately. Like it's awesome, you know, like getting to hit what Pittsburgh, Detroit, New York, Chicago. Like these are some of the best ding dang pizzas in the country.
Pizza
And
tour.
the pizza freaking tour.
And really loving just like making my own pizza. So
Yeah.
what's really cool is I found out just recently you could just pick up dough from like any pizza place. Instead of getting a pizza, you could just pick up the dough for like $5, you know? So I'm excited to try that out.
Nice.
hmm
So what is your secret to making the perfect pizza, Scott?
Um, really awesome ingredients. And when I say awesome, I just mean like pure. So like marinara
Hmm.
sauce, no additives, no like sugar or salt or anything like that, and fresh basil. You know, you could go even deeper. Like you could make your own dough and make your own tomato sauce. Sometimes I'll make my own tomato sauce from scratch too, which is really good. But yeah,
How,
there's really no secret. And then you just cook it, you know, throw it in the oven and with cheese, you know, lots of cheese. It's good.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
Do how all right, I have a question. How do you make pizza sauce?
I mean,
Tomato sauce, not
yeah,
marinara
yeah, like,
sauce. I'm sorry, I just call it
well,
pizza sauce.
yeah, well, no, I mean, like, I'll use just like crushed red tomatoes or like, you know, there's different variations of like tomatoes you could get in the can. So like, I don't actually crush the tomatoes myself or anything, but that would be next level, like, right? So like, you know, if I grew my own tomatoes and sort of squished them, like, you know, like, whoosh, whoosh, you know, that sort of
Whoosh,
thing.
whoosh.
hmm
My
Um,
sister grows a lot of her own vegetables and stuff.
yeah,
Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if she makes her own pizza sauce, but now I'm gonna ask because that sounds
yeah,
awesome.
he's good.
He's good.
He's good. Um, but yeah, like I definitely want to like go deeper. I want to figure out how to make my own dough, and one day I'll get like my own pizza oven, you know, like one of those like really hot ovens. You know, that would be
Yeah,
cool.
that would be cool. Like the ones they have outside, like the round ones.
Yeah, or anything, well, any oven that gets like super hot, right? Because like
Yeah,
my favorite thing about pizza is like when the cheese is like it's hot enough where it like sort of gets a crusty like burnt almost thing going on where it bubbles up a little bit, and then the dough cooks really quickly. So like, you know, from like throwing it into the oven to like taking it out, it's like 5 minutes or something, you know, where it's really quick, but it's
that's
perfect, you
cool.
know? Yeah.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
here's a great question. Linda, thank you. Will Alice ever have a cookbook?
absolutely. Absolutely. That is in the works for
That's a good idea.
sure. We have a lot of like tour recipes, but also not tour recipes when we're back at home. But I have all my slow cooker recipes. So when I'm feeding the bands, I have like kind of like my go-to meals. So I think it would be super fun to put together a cookbook.
Tosh literally keeps us alive on tour. We would not survive. We would all starve to death without her. She makes the most amazing slow cooker meals, and she makes them the night before, and then which means she has to stay up freaking later. Um, and so then you put it in the slow cooker, or she puts it in the slow cooker, and then it just sits all night long. And then it sits most of the day. So by the time you open it up, it's all like all the spices have smooshed in. And it's yeah.
Mm.
Thank you for keeping us alive.
For those who are fans of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, I have to bring my Shire spices with me. So
Mhm.
the spices of the Shire live in the van. Gordon built me something called a van tree. And then I keep all of our non-perishables that are easy to travel and all of our produce and stuff. So yes, that definitely is a thing. Oh, this is a fun question. What are our favorite tour snacks? I kind of have a feeling I know what y'all are going to say, but go.
Well, I mean, we have usually have like 3 or 4 crates of Fig Newtons in the front when we're driving. So it's sort of like it's sort of like a Pavlovian response now. Whenever I'm in the van, like I require a Fig Newton basically to survive. So that's definitely one of them. I don't know about you guys.
Sashi?
I think it depends. Sorry, my mouth is full of cookie. I think it depends on what kind of snack we're discussing because like, I can happily just sit there and eat all day long. So I think my favorite like van snack that we make ourselves is the eggs with the hummus mixed together.
Oh,
I eat that all the time at home now. Like I'll just boil up a dozen eggs every Sunday and just eat it all week long. Just that eggs and hummus. Drop a little mayonnaise in there, squash it around. Like it sort of becomes like a cool chickpea egg salad situation, you know?
The
It's
eggs are
really
good.
good though. Like I really like it. And I would never have like, you know, and I've never thought of that. It's pretty rad. And then so, but if it's the gas station snacks,
that's different.
It's different. That's popcorn. Like I never eat popcorn not on tour. It's funny, like now we get in the van and it's Pavlovian. It is. I start to crave popcorn because that's what I eat. That's my tour snack. Like that's my from the gas station snack. So what about you, Tashi?
Well, so okay, it's interesting you bring up gas station snacks. So Eva mentioned actually in the Mad Hatter Army about touring being exhausting. It absolutely is. It's so worth it. Like my body feels tired, but like my heart always feels so awake and appreciative that I get to be on the road with y'all and see everyone. But there's a level of fatigue, like we'll have like fresh veggies and fresh fruits. That's why whenever anybody asks us, okay, can we bring you things? And I'm like, fresh fruits and veggies, it's the best thing. So in the beginning, it's like I have my sack of fresh fruits and veggies. But as we progress and we become more and more tired with less and less time, it's like gas station snacks are like, okay, banana and maybe coconut water. I love a good coconut water. So yes. And I cramp up a lot, so I like those things to help me with my cramps. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not a lot of stretching room in the van.
No, and it's really cute because like I watch Sasha's little feet like doing these little dance in the air, and it's amazing that you can do that.
I have to stretch.
I think I have some pictures I could throw up of that.
No, it's very cute. It's adorable. You have like little kitty feet.
Yeah. I'm gonna find some pictures.
Sleep and I can finally like stretch and put my feet up there. It's hilarious.
So
but I have to stretch. I get so like rolled up, you know. Please continue. I interrupted you. You said so, Scott.
Rituals. Mine usually involves lots of tea and vocal warm-ups and stretches. You know, kind of getting a lay of the land. It's great to get to meet people, so that's part of the pre-show ritual. Soaking in the music, when we get to play with other bands or other DJs, like part of the ritual is just like getting to absorb the music and getting to enjoy the music. So how about y'all?
What was the question again?
What are our pre-show rituals?
Well, I like to warm my fingers up as a guitarist, you know, after loading all the gear in and like, you know, driving the van and, you know, all that stuff. You're not like really working your hands out in the best way. So I find that like running scales and doing stretches is really helpful for like getting a good show, you know, because the worst thing is when you're playing guitar on stage and your hands cramp up or your fingers cramp. And, you know, just doing stretches like 15 minutes or so before you go on is just like game changing. So highly recommend it.
How about you, Sash?
I think mine's going to sound real familiar. There's a lot of tea and vocal warm-ups. Like it's like a 24-minute, like to the minute vocal warm-up situation that also involves putting on my face, you know, because we all have to have our faces before we go on. And then also like stretching, the warming up of the voice, the much tea, the much honey.
Yeah.
The kind of finding like 2 minutes of quiet. You know, finding like 2 minutes of here's a corner and no one is in it right now. And like just taking in the whole space and like feeling the energy of the room and the building and the ground. And that's, I just curled up a little ball thinking about it. Like, that's delicious. And then everybody's makeup is part of it for me, like getting to do everybody's makeup. And it's really fun because it's gotten to be where it's kind of like this, when you're getting your makeup done or you're doing your own makeup, like, it's forced relaxation, which may be the only kind of relaxation There is. So it's forced relaxation, which means that like you can't do anything else. Like when you're getting your makeup done, like you can't text, you can't type. You got to just sit there with your eyes closed and get your makeup done. And so I feel like I get to force everybody to have their 2 minutes of quiet, of relaxation, and that's really important to me, you know, like. And it's a nice little check-in with everybody. I get a couple minutes of oh, I lost the thing. I get a couple minutes of everybody's time, and it just feels really, I don't know, it makes me feel really close to everybody, and I feel real pack oriented.
Well,
So
makeup time with Sasha is awesome. It's like therapy.
I just feel like that was my super long answer. So thanks for listening, everybody.
We're getting a question from Kevin if we have a favorite holiday tradition.
Oh. Well, which holiday? Thanksgiving, I guess, because that's what we just did.
I think, yeah. So
Cool.
favorite Thanksgiving holiday traditions. My family is all very musical. And there's a piano at my house, so we like to gather around the piano and play and sing songs, and it's actually really amazing because we all sing harmonies together and do sing-alongs and stuff like that. So that's my all-time favorite holiday tradition, is getting to get to music with my family.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, it's just how it's been a way of life. Music has been a way of life with my family. How about y'all?
Yeah, one of the things I used to do was with my family that used to live in Orange County, I would it would be like lots of friends and it would be family. So it's like it was always like sort of a gathering of both friends and family. But one of the two things that we would do that I always loved is watch The Big Lebowski, and then the other thing we would do is play Zelda. And so that was like that became a tradition for a really long time. You know, up until unfortunately like when my mom passed away, and then family sort of scattered and everything. But when I think of traditions, it's like I think of that. So
Nice. How about you, Sal?
I think my favorite is that we go around the table and everybody just says what they're super thankful for, you know, like, so it's like everybody, like my mom and dad and aunties and granddad and whoever's in town, you know, like we just talk about gratitude and talk about like what it means to us, and sometimes the lists are super long and sometimes it's just one really big thing, and it's I don't know, it's again going back to that grounding experience, you know. Like getting to sort of roll around in gratitude it's a good tradition, I think.
Yeah,
sure. I'd like to come to your houses though, and then I could like sing songs and play Zelda.
We should have a
one
combined,
of these days.
Yeah,
you have to do instant transport, you know.
That's right. Oh, that'd be so cool.
Like I mean, if you think about the Star Trek universe, like we've come up with so many things, right? Like iPad, cell phones. So the next thing is instant transporter, right? So
I mean, even we're getting there. Even the temperature thing, you know, like you can take your temperature without putting anything in your ear anymore. You know, you just go boop, temperature. That's totally Star Trek. It's fascinating.
So Flaming Hales is asking if there's a time when we listen to a specific group more than others. They find themselves listening to our music when working through a time when their knee hurts really bad, and so sorry that you are dealing with that chronic issue. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like sometimes I loop on songs or artists. It really just depends. For me, like I really like to listen to like throughout the day, like different kinds of ambient music. I use a meditation app called Insight Timer, and they have like really great music that works with music on different frequencies to help you sleep or focus, whatever that happens to be. So I listen to a lot of that. But you know, in terms of like different kinds of groups, yeah, absolutely. If I'm feeling like I need to get energized, I have like my certain fun playlists and stuff that I like to listen to. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just throw on my favorite playlist and it's perfect for so many different emotional states of being, from like wanting to go on a run to like meditating. It always sort of seems to know what I need. So
That's cool. I have like different time of day playlists. Like I have my morning playlists,
Cool.
and like I get up and I kind of, depending on my mood, is I'll use morning playlist 3 or whatever, and then get the day going. And then like I have like, okay, and here's kind of like the chill out time, and here's some chill out music. I have like a writing playlist, or but when you're editing like video, there's nothing else, like you can't listen to anything else because I get so like focused on those 30 seconds or whatever. So if there is music, it's gone. It's out of my ears immediately. So I don't know. It's fun. I like having, and it's a little Pavlovian. I know we've said this word a couple of times, but it's a little bit like, oh, it's morning. Hey, it's my morning mix. Yeah, let's get up. Let's do the things, So it's a little bit like click training myself to be like, hop out of bed, do the things, you got this, like that cute little video of that little girl where she's in front of the mirror and she's like, I can do great things, I can do it, I can do anything good. Have you guys seen that video? It helps me.
That's awesome. Actually, when I am in the middle of writing lyrics for songs, I do loop on the same song because like I like to keep it in my brain, so that's literally like I'll fall asleep and sometimes I'll dream of the lyrics, and so that really it gets really embedded in my psyche. But yeah, that's definitely something that I've been finding, especially as we're diving into our new songs. Like, I'll listen to kind of like the same thing just so I don't really get too unfocused, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
hard same with the videos. Like when we're in the planning mode, I'll just put the song on repeat in my ears. I'll listen to it all night, like during the day. Like it's just this constant, how are we going to build this? What are we going to do? And so it's a really, I don't know, I'm kind of jamming to it right now. It's a really like solid way to just get it into your blood.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where the whispers can really hit, because it becomes sort of meditative. And then when we all get together and we're all talking about it, we're all bouncing the ideas around, it's in the system.
What's interesting is like,
oh
no, I was just going to say, one thought that came up in that discussion was like, when I'm actually mixing one of our songs or working on an arrangement, sometimes it helps to like sort of cleanse my audio palette, where like trying to basically get the song completely out of my head so that when I listen to it, it's from like a completely brand new perspective. So sometimes I'll take a break like for a couple days and listen to a ton of other music and then go back to our song on a different like audio system, like, just on like my iPhone speakers or something like that, and just listen to it as if I was trying to listen to it for the first time. And then like adjusting it, like, depending on how it impacts me. So.
So Sean was mentioning that we're on your playlist on chemo days, and that's really amazing. I'm so happy that we can help you through that, and sending you so much love. I know firsthand from watching very close family go through that process how incredibly intense it is, and yeah, we're sending you a lot of love as you're going through that. Yeah, just a lot of love.
Yeah.
So I see that there is question about North Carolina. We are booked in Winston-Salem at Monstercade on April 25th. We played there, was it this past spring, I think? It was amazing. We're really looking forward to that. Looking for a show the day after. It's a show in between that show and being in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. So I'm either looking at Nashville or Atlanta or something in between. So yeah, definitely going to be looking for something more in the area. So more in the Carolinas or Georgia area. So we will definitely keep y'all posted for sure. But if you are in the Winston-Salem area in North Carolina, we'd absolutely love to see you. I think you'd love the community there. They've always been so supportive. So
Monstercade, right?
Monstercade.
Yeah, the place is so awesome.
Ooh, I love how Ren is mentioning that they use songs as a writing prompt. That's such a great, yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I love
really
that.
Cool.
That's brilliant.
Let's see. Thomas from YouTube is asking, did you ever think of solving mysteries while in the van? That sounds sort of like Scooby Doo or something. So,
Yes,
oh,
Sasha.
Yes, we do. In fact, I think we do solve mysteries in the van. You know, like we get real philosophical. Like we get real deep sometimes, talking about life, the universe, and everything, right? So, like, I think we do solve mysteries in the van.
yeah.
Maybe not all the world's problems, but boy, we hash some stuff out there, and it's pretty
Mhm.
rad.
Yes.
So I'm trying to think. I don't think we've ever like taken a mask off of somebody and they've said like, yeah, I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you darn kids, you meddling kids, you know, but maybe we can arrange that somewhere because that
That
would be
sounds
really
fun.
fun.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, we can set it up like a side quest, you know,
We
like
should do like
just
we should do like a treasure hunt or something, like or set
oh
it up or
yeah.
build some sort of adventure where we could
Mm.
go across the country and we could do like what is it, geocaches or something where we like
Oh right.
do all kinds of stuff like that. That might be fun.
Yeah.
We
You
can
know,
make our own.
every time you see a real payphone, you get a cookie.
Yes.
I'm into that.
Yeah. And
Anything
there's a
involving
bunch.
food is a reward.
Hmm.
So Kevin is asking if there's any stopping in Des Moines. Not on the spring tour, but absolutely will be planning something. So we'll keep you posted. We love Des Moines. We had
Hmm.
such an amazing show last time we were there. We got to perform with the Bewitched belly dance troupe with fire, y'all. We had fire. I feel like
Yes.
a girl could get spoiled. Just like
Oh yeah.
he just has all the fires all the times.
All the times. All the times. Do it to
Yes,
it.
yes. Robert is asking what are our favorite bands?
Hmm. Wow.
This is a fun question.
Gosh, yeah,
Favorite
because
band.
it changes all the time.
Um, All-time favorite bands. I mean, like for me, I would have to say Tool is like up there in the top five. I'm a huge fan of like Maynard, also Perfect Circle. Um, Definitely a fan of Massive Attack. Um, those are three. So you guys go.
Sasha.
I'm kind of on like a She Wants Revenge,
Mm,
Smiths,
nice.
Cure kick right now. Like I'm kind of
Hmm.
on this like I don't know, really delicious like what I would consider goth club music. You know, like I'm kind of in
Hmm.
this goth club place. It's probably just being home, you know, being that Pavlovian. I'm like, I'm a teenager again. I'm listening to music, you know,
Hmm.
and I bet maybe that's what it is. But it's pretty delicious. Like it's not a bad gig. How about you, Tosh?
Oh boy. I think it really changes from day to day. I mean, of course, my favorite band to inhabit is Alice. But like in terms of listening, like I really love Pink Floyd, Nine Inch Nails, Massive Attack is incredible. I got to see them a few times live. Just saw Rammstein for the first time. And that was
Hmm.
incredible. Like it was literally like from the first downbeat, it was like this explosion of fire. Do you see this theme that's happening here with me? But it was an explosion of fire and they were amazing. So yeah, all their songs and it's really heavy energetic music that I love. And I love that all the bands that I'm really into take you on a journey. So yes, Sasha, you look like you are seeing something. Oh, our it looks like video is frozen.
Oh no. Okay. Let me see if I could
It's like we're
fix
still
mute.
frozen.
I'm
Frozen.
gonna I'm gonna try to. Oh yeah, it's definitely frozen. It's really funny. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Nope. Okay, it's fixed. It should be fixed now. Hmm.
Are we less frozen, hopefully?
Things are freezing up. I'm so sorry. Let me see what I can do about that. Looks like audio is still working, so we could keep talking.
Oh, Sean says that it's fixed, so I think we are good.
For a second, but it froze again. So I'm gonna just close all my windows. Like I'm streaming from the same computer that we're doing the Zoom on, because we're in a different location because of Thanksgiving. So give me 1 second. Maybe I could solve this issue by closing other applications. Okay.
Yes. So Ren was asking when we're going to be back in Seattle area. And that's a great question. I'm not sure yet, but we will definitely keep you posted. Yes. I know that I like to book our tours on regions because it's easier in terms of how long we can go out for to just focus on like collected regions. So we love touring Pacific Northwest. So that's definitely going to be a whole region when we plan that. So yes, we'll definitely keep you posted.
I really love playing in Seattle. It's one of my favorite things to do. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just realized that I was muted a lot of that time. I apologize. I was over here just yammering away.
I saw you smiling. I was like, all right.
Yeah, I'm just having a little conversation with my mute button on. I'm so sorry, y'all. Technology.
Yeah. You know, it's really interesting because like streaming oftentimes is flying by the seat of your pants. When you're at the whim of like the internet connection. We're at your location and like everyone else's locations, and then we have like this whole like multi-stream setup, which always works pretty well, but we need a really good internet connection. I mean, that's just the foundation of it all. For anyone who wants to try to stream, one of the requirements is just like making sure your upload rate is really good. So right now I'm in a location where it's a little bit weaker than we're usually at. So thanks to everyone who's putting up with our frozen video feeds and stuff like that. We appreciate it.
Hello, Candy from Oklahoma. We are actually going to be playing in Oklahoma. We're playing Oklahoma City this time, and we're playing there on May 2nd. So looking forward to being there.
Nice. Sean Lammers mentioned that there's an escape room in St. Louis, so that could be an option.
Ooh, that sounds fun. I am always up for a good escape room. I am definitely
absolutely. Definitely like an escape room, or like those like smash rooms, you know, where they basically just like give you a sledgehammer and put a bunch of stuff that's already dead in a room, not like dead, like broken, you know, like it's a broken stuff, and you just smash it, you know, you just go to town. Yeah. Alex, we've never done an escape room together. We should really do that.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
There we would be solving a mystery.
Escape rooms are so fun.
I've never done one.
Yeah, we did one with Ice Antilla, and that was amazing.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Rage room, that's what it's called. Thank you, Sean.
Yes.
A smash room. It's a smash room, rage room. You know, it's good.
I love that that's Sasha's terminology. Sasha smash.
Sasha smash. Well, it's a very important part of life. You know, like all of us are pretty like joyful, blissful, fun, like easygoing people. So every now and then you just gotta smash something. You know, like just get it out of your system. It's really vital.
I like that. Like I see pictures and videos of people doing that, and they like wear these full suits. You know, it's like you're all armored up, and then you just have like a big old sledgehammer, and you could smash whatever you want. Like I personally want to smash something like a printer. You know, do like an reenact Office Space.
Yes, that would be so great. Just like printers and computers, like a fax machine,
copy
you know,
machine.
like with the copy, a copy machine filled with paper.
Right.
Just paper everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like, you know, sounds horrible, but amazing at the same time. You know, probably mostly amazing.
Fantastic.
Oh, Robert is asking, how did we hear Adrian H. and the Wounds? How did we know about them? And well, that's a great question. I know we actually did a live stream with them when we were doing our 2020 live streams. And
We played a show with them.
yeah, so we actually had played a show with them in Seattle. They're from Portland. And so when we were in Seattle, the crew at Mechanismus had put together the show. And Ali actually was the one that had asked Adrian H. and the Wounds, which is how we originally met them. And we just got along so well that we were, after that show, we were like, let's stay in touch. Let's make sure to do more shows together. It was just such a natural friendship and camaraderie, which I love. It's always the best when you get to tour with people that you're friends with, because I mean, you're going to spend a lot of time together. Might as well have fun, right? And it's also awesome when you get to really enjoy each other's music. So yeah, that's how we originally started our friendship. So
those guys are awesome. I love just watching them every night. You know, we played with them on our spring tour, right? Was it spring or summer? I forget now, but
yeah,
I mean, like every
spring
single
tour.
every single one of them were like amazing.
Yeah.
And very entertaining to watch. Like they're all characters, like I love it when there's like serious music, but then the people behind it are just hilarious, So when you get to know,
Just big goobers.
yeah, when you get to know them, it's just like, all right.
So Sean is asking if we will have 4XL merch. Do we have 4XL merch? I'm pretty sure we do have
Yeah.
4XL merch.
Yeah, we do have 4XL. If there's a shirt that says that it's out of stock or something for that size, let me know, and I'll make sure it's updated. But we actually do have 4X in like everything.
Yeah.
And actually, if people want, I think we have the ability to go up to 5XL as well. So,
oh, that's rad.
Mm-hmm. And what's the best way for them to get a hold of you, Scott?
Like on our Discord, or you can email me at scott@ilikealice.com, or you can message me, direct message on Facebook. Like I'm really available. So like, just reach out, like, or at me, just like tag me somewhere on any of the platforms, Instagram, like direct message me wherever. So, and just just message me personally and not the band account, because the band account just is flooded with all kinds of messages. So just reach out to me personally.
Oh, Holly is giving us some love for hanging out, and just want to send the love right back to y'all. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to hang out and chat with us. This is such a joy for us to get to do, and it's such a wonderful way to get to touch base with all of our friends here. We might not get to see y'all in person, but it's wonderful getting to do this virtually. So yeah. Thank y'all for also spending time with us.
Yeah, because the fact that y'all take your time to come and hang out with us, it really means a lot to us. Like it's very soul feeding for us to get to be here and spend time with y'all and just chit chat. So thank you very much. Because especially like during the holidays, like this is really special. Like thanks. It's very nice.
Yeah, no, definitely. And speaking of like the holidays, Thanksgiving is always a time to be grateful. So, I'm just really grateful for our band. I'm grateful for each and every person that has, listened to our music, to like interacting on our Discord, on our Facebook groups, on Instagram, like all the places. Like we're just every single place and every single time that we get a chance to engage and interact with anyone that is involved with the band anywhere. Like it's just amazing, and I'm just personally really grateful for that. And thanks so much for always just like being awesome,
And our Mad Hatters, we love y'all so much. Yeah, what a beautiful community. Yeah. Oh, Jason is asking about infant sizes. That's a great question. We definitely need that to happen. That and doggy sizes, because we need them for our.
What's a doggy size?
I don't know. Sasha, do you know?
Yes, I do. It's kind of like infant sizes, only the clasps are in different places. With baby clothes, it just closes up the front, but with doggy clothes, it has to close like at the top and the bottom. It's so cute. Doggy clothes. Guys, we need doggy clothes.
If anyone has a dog that they want to get some Alice merch for, just please reach out to me. And you know, the first one who does that, I'll just send you something. Like I'll figure out how to make it happen, and then as long as you promise to just send me a picture,
Yes.
that's
Infant
all
sizes as
we ask.
well. Infant
Yeah,
sizes as well, for sure.
yeah. First,
And
first
oh,
baby, first doggy.
so we're
Yay.
actually getting asked a few times about Nashville. We actually did play in Nashville this past year. So yes, Nashville is definitely one of our regular stops. We may play Nashville on this upcoming tour. It really just depends on who books us first. So we're looking for a date on April 26th. So it's either going to be somewhere in the Carolinas or Georgia or Nashville. So we will keep y'all posted, but that is definitely on the horizon. And if we don't hit it this tour, we'll definitely get to it for sure. That's definitely a regular stop for us. Yes.
Yes.
And we also,
oh,
oh, go ahead, Scott.
oh, I was just gonna say, we're still running like this big Black Friday sale as well. All the stuff on our online merch sale on our online merch store is on sale for 15%. Just use Wonderland15 when you check out.
Yes, we have a new mascot, so that's also, there's going to be some fun things on the horizon with our new mascot.
Mascot. I'm trying to get my hand positioned. Mascot. That's
Oh,
yeah.
she's
It's
just
all.
so cute. I love it.
We've had requests already for like plush versions or like doll
Yeah.
versions. So
Yes.
like a Squashmallow version. I don't know.
Oh, so round.
Mm-hmm.
We need it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So if anyone knows how to make that happen, reach out and we'll figure that out. Oh, also we're making hot sauce. It's happening.
Yeah.
Our amazing
Yeah.
friend Stephen Baker, who is absolutely incredible and so talented, has come up with amazing hot sauces. So we are going to be teaming up and having our own hot sauce.
Yes. We'll sell it at shows on our store, and Mad Hatters will get first dibs. So
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so good.
Ian, thank you so much. It's incredible hot sauce, y'all. I can't wait to share it out.
It's so good.
The one we
Yeah,
really
I'm almost out of mine. It's very
Yeah.
sad. I'm almost out, and I'm like, uh-oh. I might be like the #1 customer, y'all.
You know what though? That's great. And that's something that we talk about a lot at the merch table at shows. Like we don't sell anything we wouldn't want to buy.
That's true.
You know, like everything on that table we all want to own. So
Yes.
hot sauce goes in that like category, hardcore.
Indeed.
So we're getting asked what our mascot's name is. Off the cuff, I initially was like, should it just be Alice? But we can ask our community. I mean, someone mentioned, should we as a community maybe come up with a name together? So if y'all have any ideas for mascot name,
yeah,
chime
well,
in.
we could
Let us know what y'all think.
do something.
Yes. Yeah.
Figure out
I'd
the
love
best
to hear.
way to vote on a name, because we could have
Yes.
everyone vote. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be so fun. I'm so into that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
all right, turtle doves.
All right. So what's up next is actually we're going to be doing our Inner Circle tea time. So for all of our Inner Circle people, we're going to be hanging out right on this Zoom together. We're going to stop the stream and just chill with each other and just hang out for another hour. So if you're in the Inner Circle, we sent the link out to you. If you need the link still, we'll send it out again to our Discord, and hope to see you soon.
Yeah.
Yay.
In the meantime, y'all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, the rest of your holiday. Sending so much love to y'all. You know, I know that for some people, this time of year is not easy. And just know that you are not alone. You are loved. We are so grateful for all of y'all. And yeah, we just can't wait to do this again and hopefully see you in person soon. Many, many loves.
Awesome.
Thank y'all.
Thanks, everyone. All right, we're sending the link out to Discord right after this. So talk to you soon.
Bye.